Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my Project Pan 2020 intro. So this is a full face rolling project pan, so that means I have a full face of products in this project and as I use things up I roll in a new product. I also do have skincare, body care, hair care and some other things that I'm throwing in, some areas of my stash that I want to work on. I've sort of given them their own category. Kat and I are using the hashtag Team Project Pan 2020, I think, or is it Team Project Pan 20? Anyway, it'll be like in the description box. We're using that to connect with other panners who are doing this type of project this year, but you can totally use a hashtag if you're doing a different type of project pan. That's all good. It's just a way to connect with other project panners. So I'm gonna start with my products. My primer is from Kiehl's. It is the Glow Formula Skin Hydrator. So it's just like it's a hydrating primer, has a little bit of like a glow to it. I thought that might be good to give it a go. To be honest, I don't really use primers that much. I just don't feel like they really do anything. Some of them are good, some of them are meh, some of them are just plain shit. But it's probably the one area of my collection where I feel like I could really just let it go completely. But I still have some primers, so I'm gonna have a go at that one. My foundation is the Covergirl Outlast Active Foundation. This is in the shade 825 Buff. I don't mind this. I don't love it. It's fine on my normal to dry skin. Didn't like it on oily skin. It just didn't hold up long enough. So I'm gonna try and pan that one. It's not one that I would want to repurchase, but I can use it, so I'd like to finish it up. My concealer is a carry-on from last year. It is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So there's not that much in it, like I'm scraping the sides. There is some down here, I can tell it's quite full, but I don't know. I use such a small amount of this. It's very high coverage. It's also pretty drying, so not my fave, but I'm determined to finish it. Powder, I have the Essence Mattifying Compact Powder. I quite like this. I find it's a good one for setting things really quickly. Some foundations, I find that to actually set them down properly, you have to use a lot of powder, and I find that this is one of those powders that just does the job really efficiently. You don't have to use heaps of powder, which is really nice. So I would like to finish off that one. I'm pretty sure I've got another one of these in my stash. Might be too dark for me though. I don't know. I haven't been able to use any of my summer powders, but I'll use this one up and I'll see how I go with the rest. Face mists. I really need to finish up some damn face mists this year because I went ham on them last year. This one is the Power 10 Formula Vitaful Mist from It's Skin. So that's what's in there at the moment. Hopefully it won't take me too long to use up. I've got a whole bunch of these from the range. Hopefully I can power through them this year. For highlight, blush, bronzer, I'm bringing in a palette and I'm gonna try and do that for a good chunk of the year. I think that's the plan at this point, but you know, things change, feelings change. So this is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani cheek palette. It contains 6 pans, 2 blushes, 3 highlighting type products, and this one I can use as a bronzer. I wore it today. I'm not gonna be finishing this, obviously. I know how long it takes to use up a blush and a highlighter. Bronzer, not such an issue for me. I use quite a bit of bronzer, so I think what will happen here realistically is I will hit pan on Lo-Fi as a bronzer first, and then I think I'll swap it out. If it gets to the 3-month mark, which is something I should have mentioned at the start of the video, every 3 months I have the opportunity to refresh the project, take out anything that I want to swap out or I'm not getting along with or whatever. And if it gets to the 3-month mark and I'm just tired of this, I'm going to swap it out, maybe even declutter it, depending on how I'm feeling. I'm also keeping my Becca Afterglow palette in the project. It's in my room at the moment. I forgot to bring it out here, and it's raining and I don't want to go outside until I absolutely have to. But I hit pan on that in December, and I want to try and finish the shade Moonstone that's in that palette. So I am rolling that over as well. For eye primers and like cream eye products, I'm chucking in the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. This is full, so it's basically brand new. I've used it probably a handful of times. That's going to be a year-long project or year-long product for sure. And I am bringing back Australis Metalix in Gold Gaga. I really want to finish this. Really want to finish this. Like, it makes me tired just thinking about it because I've been working on it for so long. For eyeliner, I decided to go for something colorful. I have the Elizabeth Arden Beautiful Color Bold Defining 24-Hour Liquid Eyeliner. This is in the shade Plum Desire. It is a purple liquid liner. Beautiful color. There she is. I did have my Mecca Max Wink Ink liquid liner in the project last year, and I was gonna roll it over, but I use it organically anyway, so there's no point in trying to focus on it. I think it's better if I try and focus on some colored ones. For like an eye pencil, I'm gonna be focusing on the Catrice liquid metal gel eye pen in Blackstage. So this is actually like a grey color. So there we go. My mascara is the Mecca Max Wink Ink mascara. So I have got myself to a point where I only have one open mascara. It is a beautiful feeling. Actually, no, it's not true. I have one from Nabla that's open as well. Okay, I've got 2 open mascaras, but that's a hell of a lot better than where I was at this time last year. So Mecca Max Wink Ink is the one that I'm going to be focusing on when the consistency of this changes or it starts to transfer where I don't want it to transfer. I'm going to get rid of it. I have 2 brow products. So I've got a colored brow product and a brow setting product. This is the Brow Contour Pro from Benefit. This is a rollover from last year. I've only got one shade that I've got to get through. The highlighter shade and the definer shades, I'm not going to use them, and I've already finished up the deeper shade, so I've just got to get through the light shade. And my setting product is a 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. This, I've only used this like a handful of times, so there is a lot of product in here, but it is the type of thing I can use every day that I do my makeup, so hopefully it won't take too long. Okay, my last few makeup items are all lip related. So the only category of lip product that I'm not doing this year is a liquid lipstick, but I'm kind of doing it with samples, which I'll get into in a minute. My lip pencil is from Colourpop. It is the Lippie pencil in Beeper. It's all I'm wearing at the moment with this over the top, the Ultra Glossy lip from Colourpop in the shade Granita. So they're both in the project. I'm going to finish them this year. My lip balm type product is actually the Linda Hallberg Blossom oil. So this is a multi-purpose oil. You can use it on your lips, your nails. I think they even say you can use it on your face if you want to. I wouldn't do that, but I really do like it on my lips, and occasionally I'll put it on my cuticles. So I would like to finish that one up. I've been having a go at it towards the end of December, and I was happy with the progress I was making, so I thought I'd like to finish that one up. And my lipstick, I thought I'd bring in a nude lipstick that I really love but will likely go bad this year, so I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of use out of it. It's the Rimmel Rock and Roll Nude from it's a Kate line. It's just a pinky nude. It's a pinky nude and I really like it. These are old school. I'm pretty sure they don't make them anymore, but I've had them for a long time, and if I want to get some use out of them, now is the time. Otherwise, they're going to go bad. Okay, nail polish. So I am going to be trying to work on some nail polishes this year. This is a Ciate mini in the shade Couture. It is just a pinky nude shade. I've got a few of these minis and I'd like to, if I can, I'd like to finish them all up this year. I'm very much a gel nail person. I do my own at home, but I do have a large collection of standard nail polishes that I enjoy, but I'd like to whittle it down, and I know it's going to take me a long time to do that, but I'm going to start with the minis. My perfume, this is probably my one like gimme product aside from some samples that I'm going to talk about. This is DKNY Cool Swirl. Yes, Cool Swirl. So there's really not that much in there. I've been working on this in 2019 alongside other perfumes that I was working on. This one's almost done. I'm chucking it in just to make it easy on myself. I really want to finish this one. My body product is from More. It is the Mon Ami Adele Luminous Body Milk. So this is a body moisturizer with an illuminator in it, like a shimmer. And there is just a little over half a bottle left. I'd like to finish it up. It's kind of been one of those products that's been haunting me for a long time, because I'm like, I should use that. I really like that product. It wouldn't be difficult to use up. It smells amazing. I fucking love it. It's kind of like it's like a spicy vanilla, but it's subtle, and I love it. Also, being summer, now's the time to use it, because there's no point putting shimmery shit on your body in winter when you're wearing jackets, although today it feels like winter, hence the jacket. My skincare product is products, and they're all sheet masks. So sheet masks is probably a problem area of my stash. I have a lot of them, but I also feel like I've been given the opportunity to use them and really enjoy them this year, because my skin is now very dry and it responds really well to sheet masks. So I want to make sure that I'm using them. So I think at any given time I will try to have 4 sheet masks in my project pan. That means about 1 a week, which shouldn't be difficult. So I've got the Olay Magna Masks Infusion Hydrating Sheet. I have the Garnier Moisture Bomb. I have this guy from, I think it's Dodo Japan Co. Oh, it's Gremlin. He's so cute. And I have the Secret Key Starting Treatment Essential Mask. So hopefully I will be able to get through some sheet masks this year. I think 4 a month would be great. If I can do that, I'd be really proud of myself. Shouldn't be hard, but it's one of those steps that I just always forget. Oh, I have a hair product. This is the Nature Box Secret Repair Cream. So it's an avocado oil leave-in hair treatment. It's pretty new. Hopefully you can see my itty bitty mark there. Yeah, I do like this product. Doesn't contain silicones, which my hair seems to respond really bad to these days. So I want to give that one a go. And the last category that I'm chucking in is samples. So I have too many samples. It's from, you get samples with orders. I get them from the Mecca beauty loop boxes, get them in advent calendars, shit like that, and it's just they've just built up. I usually, whenever I get samples, I think to myself, I'll save it for traveling. That'll be really handy. And I rarely travel. Rarely. Not enough to justify the amount of samples that I have. So I want to use them this year. What I've decided to do is have like 4 makeup type samples, 3 skincare samples, 2 hair care and a body care. And I might change that up a little bit here and there. Makeup, I've got the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base in Radiant Yellow. I have a little bottle of the NARS Luminous Weightless Foundation. Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip. This is in the shade Magic Wand. And the Glam Glow Glow Starter in Nude Glow. I have some of these samples I have doubles of, so I'm sure you'll see them again, but hopefully I can get through them. Skincare, I just pulled out some little Purito Vitamin C serum like sachets. I thought they would be fairly easy to use. I used some of these when I went to Sydney as well. I really enjoyed them. Hair, I have the Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil, and I have the Way Finishing Cream. And my body product, again, I'm going for that shimmery thing. I've had this for so long, and I'm just like, use it! Use it now. It's summer. Use it. It's the Nooks Heel Protégis or oil. So it is their body oil with gold shimmer in it. So they are all of the products that I am kicking off my 2020 panning year with. I will be back in a month to talk to you guys about how my progress is going. Before I go, I will talk a tiny bit about my product inventory. I mentioned that I did a product inventory and some people said they wanted to see a video on it. I'm not going to do a video on it. Like, I'm just not interested in filming it. I think like the only way to make it remotely interesting is to like take footage of all of my individual categories or like take photos or something and then sit down and talk about them. But it's just, I don't want to do it. It doesn't interest me. The reason I did an inventory was because like I know that there are some problem areas of my collection. I know that when I open my face mist drawer that I have a whole drawer full of face mists, and it's gotten to the point where I can't actually fit any more in. So I know there's a lot of products in there, but it never dawned on me until I did my inventory that I have 62 of them. What? So that's why I did my inventory, because I knew that while I can look at my stash and sometimes I can see like that's a lot of products, you don't actually know how many it is. So that's why I did it. And the way that I did it was just with Excel spreadsheets. So I have like a makeup sheet, which is the one that you'll be seeing here. I've got categories for primer, eye primer, foundation, concealer, powder, blah, blah, blah. And essentially what I did was I wrote down everything that I had in that one category. And then I created another column to put in the amount of that particular item that I own, because there are some things that I have 2 of or 3 of. And I use that column to add up my total amount of products. Now, if you were thinking about doing something like this, you could probably skip the amount column if you know for sure that you don't have like 2 Shu Uemura light bulb foundations, or you don't have 3 Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundations. But for me, I knew that there would be categories like my foundation category where I have multiples of the same product. And then the numbers that are already on the Excel spreadsheet, they're useless to me. It doesn't help me. So you can see in like here, it's showing a 37 count on the Excel spreadsheet, but in reality, I have 47. So, you know, there's that. Why do I have 47 foundations? Although I will say today when I was doing my makeup to get ready for this video, I actually decluttered 2 foundations. So, well done me. So yeah, that's why I did it. That's how I've done it. It's very simple. There's nothing like, I didn't want to use an app. I don't give a shit about that. I just want it easy at my fingers whenever I need it. And I've got it, and it's great. Yeah, it took me a long time to do it, but I've got it. I was thinking, when people were asking, like saying, you know, we want to see your inventory, I was like, it's boring. I really don't want to do it. And I'm not going to do it, but I did think it could potentially be interesting to, at the end of the year, film a video that talks about like how it changed over a 12-month period. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe that's what I will do. But yeah, that's what I did. Very simple, very like, it's nothing special. It's just, yeah, I just want to know, why do I even have 8 eye primers? I don't even fucking use eye primer. I do use eye primer. I'm being totally dramatic. And I'm being dramatic because I'm tired. So that's it, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. Let me know if you are doing Project Pan this year, whether you're joining us on hashtag Team Project Pan, or if you are switching it up and doing something a little bit different. Did you also do a makeup inventory this year? I know a lot of people do them. I've done them in the past, but never to this scale. This was a lot. But it's done now, which is great. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.